Hey, Mark, down here.
Hi.
Congrats on the win. Keeping the ball rolling for Canada. We've had some successful results in recent weeks.
Yeah, even if I moved to Florida for maybe the last 2 years, I'm still, representing my country. So I'm very happy to represent Canada tonight, and hopefully I can fight soon in Canada.
How did the fight go relative to your expectations and the game plan you had coming in?
We knew that, Julian was to be, coming forward, durable, strong guy, but, I was getting prepared just to be myself, fight hard, just who I am, power bar. More the fight goes, more I'm dangerous. So this is exactly what type of fight that I can bring every time.
And it was a rough start for you in the UFC, but it seems like, in recent fights, you're starting to catch your stride a little bit. Has there been, something particular, whether it's a change in mindset or the move to Florida? What has it been?
Yeah, I think for the last 2 years, I changed a lot of things in my life. I met a new girl, I moved to Florida, and I just, I like to explore some new things. And I feel like I'm more mature right now as a fighter, as a human being. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward right now. I'm 33. I feel like I'm in my prime, so I just want to keep the ball rolling.
Perfect world, what's next for you?
I like to stay active. For the last 2 or 3 years, I think that I fought 3 times a year. So we'll see. It depends if the UFC come back to Canada soon, or they know they can call me anytime for a last-minute fight. I'm always in shape. I train with the best in South Florida, so we'll see.
The broadcast seemed to think it looked like he stung you maybe momentarily early because you were rushing forward, but then you kind of pushed back a little bit. Did he clip you at all? Maybe stung you momentarily?
Yeah, it surprised me because I feel like, sometimes I get too excited when I like to brawl, but I have to be smart when it's the good time, because as soon as I taste the blood, I feel like I need to go for the kill, but we have 15 minutes to work, so I need to keep my composure and just pick my shots, and when the time comes, just blast him. So this is exactly what I did in the second round. My coaches told me during the between the rounds, just okay, now pick up the pace and do your things.
The broadcast was also mentioning his cardio and his stamina and durability, and then I don't remember which one, but then they said, well, you yourself, like that's what you thrive in, like your style and his style would probably favor you. Do you think fighters and maybe pundits are overlooking your stamina and your durability in there?
Man, I think this is my identity, the power bar is my nickname, but this is who I am. I work hard. I'm not the biggest middleweight, but I'm always in shape. I'm always willing to fight hard, and even if we have to go to the ground in the deep waters, I'm always willing to. I'll never quit. Even if in my last fight I was injured, I fought through the third round, and he had to put me asleep. So I don't know if they're gonna be surprised for sure, because I'm just gonna be getting better from now.
Marc Andre over here.
Hi, brother.
Yeah, how's it going? You mentioned to me pre-fight, Gregory Rodriguez obviously fought Julian as well. I know you train with him. How much did that help this camp, getting to fight a guy who your teammate had already defeated?
Oh, this was a big advantage, and also I started training with Daniel Mendez is the same trainer as Gregory, so we had almost all the game plan against him. So we adjust with my style and just the way that I fight. And I feel like, but tonight, sometimes it's a good thing just to follow the game plan, but I feel like tonight I fought exactly who I am as the power bar, Marc Andre Barriault, just, nothing pretty, reckless, and just, who I am.
Was there anything about Julian that surprised you in the fight?
Yeah, actually, he did pretty good in the clinch, because this is my bread and butter, as soon as I get close and I do my things in the dirty boxing. Usually, people don't follow me hard in the clinch, but he surprised me in the clinch for sure. But in the second round, I felt that he was slowing down pretty much. So I just pick up the pace.
I know Florida is home for you right now, but when are you going back to Quebec and going to see your family and all that? I'm sure after a big win like this, you probably want to go back pretty soon.
Yeah, so right now, just as I said, I want to take good time off. Not a long time, but just a good time, because it's been more than 2 years that I haven't seen my mother in Canada. So for sure this summer I want to go back, train with my coaches, all my old team, and just getting better, enjoy life, and looking forward to the next step.
And the UFC's got to come back to Montreal, right? What would Marc? I was at your fight in TKO. Place was going nuts when you were there. Tell a little bit about what it would mean to have a card in Montreal again.
Oh man, you know, I remember the old times in TKO. I fought in Quebec City, main event. I fought in the Bell Center in Montreal, main event also. So yeah, hopefully they're gonna come back soon, and I can be in that card with all the, you know, all the Canadian, and I think we deserve it. Thank you, guys.